Okay. We are here. It's working. We have audio. Hello, it is I, Lefe. Welcome back to the Ace Attorney.
Um,
Again.
my God, we have audio.
Yes, we do. I did not fuck up. Unlike when I was starting with this whole thing.
Woohoo!
Holy shit, audio? I love that word.
And I appreciate you, Specky. Speaking of, I am Nemife. Here I back again with this Damas Bison Nobles thing gonna take years of my life. Accompanied with my Speck and Saber again.
Nyong.
Hi, I'm the weird cat on his lap. Hello.
And by process of elimination, I'm the other guy.
The other guy.
You're a
Neither
snake.
neither of you said the your fucking names.
Exactly.
Thank God your dumb drawings move around when you speak.
I like my dumb drawing.
Yeah, I paid for the other one. Of course I like it.
Nyong.
Nami did a great job with little Saber here that can kick around like a ball.
Wait, hurry up.
That reminds me, I don't think Saber actually claimed their last reward from Nami still. Damn.
Nyong. I will claim it once I figure something out.
That was like a month ago.
You what?
Remember the last raffle Nami had? He still hasn't picked out a reward from that.
Same though. I have ideas. I Haru. I
Haru.
think I may ask for a TV of my two cats to put on stream here.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
Just put
Nyong.
the chunker and the little chunker together.
The chunker and the smaller chunker. Also, hi Haru.
Yeah, the two chunkers were still sleeping by my window. But yeah, welcome back to Ace Attorney. Last week we finally made it to the trial of chapter 3, where it's kind of a new situation, to be honest. None of us here have any ground to stand for arguments, and Hairbrain is also neutral. So we're just trying to work this out somehow. Like, it's literally just a back and forth of like, okay, but what if this happened? Okay, but what? But that's not possible because of this. Okay, but that's not possible because of this one. Okay, but that's not possible because of this. It's like, God. Can't wait for the time when we reveal that the machine just didn't work at all and the guy just flew out from an explosion.
Also, the good old dose of the witness trying to incriminate themselves.
Yeah, I mean, he wants above all for the machine to be considered, functional. So that's another layer. But yeah, we've reached such an impasse that now 1-6 is pulling out more witnesses to see if we can get some clarification of what the hell happened that day. Which is what we're gonna get into now.
Oh boy.
Also, we found out that completely unrelated and probably won't matter in this case at all, not at all. The Miss Tussels had her work statue stolen, and apparently she has to pay a very handsome ransom for it. And the police are helping with that, and I'm sure that's not gonna matter at all, not at all.
Nope, unrelated.
Gonna matter as little as the giant crossbow I found.
Yeah, unrelated.
You're gonna be added to the
Really.
kitty club? What that mean?
I think they're becoming a furry.
I thought it was but they were a dog.
I have no fucking clue.
Anyways, speaking of furries, Ace Attorney.
Why what?
Herlock is totally a furry, you cannot convince me otherwise.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
You meant that you're gonna have a cat.
yeah,
Uh,
biscuit.
Nyong.
No,
I
brownie.
see.
I was confusing sweets. It's brownie.
Over here, biscuit isn't even a sweet.
Well, here is just another way to call it cookie.
Over here, no. Over here, biscuit is just like a crumbly bread.
To be fair, you also call beef you also call steak like things that shouldn't be steak, so I don't trust your judgment.
I
trust
know,
my
right?
judgment. All of it is beef, but some of it you call it different names to differentiate. I mean that this part is steak.
Speaking of
Yo.
judgment, 23rd October, 10:44 a.m. Defenders at the chamber.
Yippee.
Oh boy, it's time for me to rip my throat apart.
Woohoo!
Don't worry. Supposedly, I might get the voice of witness, so y'all two have a little bit of a break.
It's time
Maybe.
for Hairbrain to let it rip. Mr. Naruhodo, what on earth were you playing at just now? Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? My basic hypothesis, you've been picking holes in it from the start. Ah, sorry about that. But also, you should have thought about that sooner, considering that you saw the glasses, too. But you promised me! You said you'd prove that the explosion was an accident, not murder! So you keep my precious image from falling into anyone else's hands, but all you've done so far is try to undermine me! Yes, I did make you a promise, you're right. I said that I'd believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there? You're a scientist, you must accept that. That is your law as scientist. But if I turn on some questions, yes, see, it's because my work isn't complete. Perhaps
You see, just because he's a scientist doesn't mean he has to be logical.
Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he? Oh! Oh no!
Did you forget that, my guy?
You're right. You're so right. It's all my fault. But I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster, not just as a scientist, but as a human being. Well, that might be a little over the top. I won't learn the subject. Oh, what about Marok? He's being awful! Claiming his whole university friend to be a murderer, you mean? It's a disaster, not just as a persecutor, but as a human being! Oh, but no, wait! He's a Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as a Homo sapiens anymore? Glad that's cleared up.
Oh, good job, Hairbrain, I guess.
I mean, it's his job. Do you just want him to not do his job?
I was like, I'm glad I'm glad you calmed yourself down there, my guy. Somehow.
Can I double check something with you? Ah, yes, what? The machine and demonstration you prepared. They were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume? There was no trickery involved. I did the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn from the firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet, but please, Mr. Naruhodo, you must believe in it. Hmm. I see what Naruhodo may be hinting at. Oh boy.
Woo.
Alright, Professor. I understand. Counsel, defendant. The prosecution witnesses are ready to take the stand. Court is about to be in session again. Make your way to the courtroom, please.
Oh boy.
It all hinges on the demonstration. If the professor's hypothesis is sound, as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But on the other hand, Mr. Jones was adamant.
Yes, I love my Herlock and Void. My favorite time of day.
That's just the inside of his brain.
Some call me Voidlock.
So really, what should I be trying to prove here? My boy, that is fucking bullshit. There is no way he did that. That man is straight up skibidi lying to you.
Skibbity.
Yes.
uh,
Here we go.
Here we go!
Yahoo!
We're still alone! In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby reconvene the proceedings at this court. Counsels for the defense and prosecution, are you ready for the new witnesses to testify?
Plural. Oh dear.
Yeah, the button 6 did say there were multiple.
To live in a time when England doesn't have a queen. The prosecution is ready, my lord.
Assist the defense, my lord. So, Lord Man 6, I believe these next witnesses saw demonstration of the in question with your own eyes.
Indeed, they did. And as luck would have it, one of them is a police detective.
Oh god, are they gonna put Gina on the stand?
Oh hey, Gina gets to come and play.
So the testimony we are about to hear can be considered highly reliable.
I feel like half of Scotland Yard hates the cast of Gina because she got to be a detective so quickly. While everyone else is still playing like beats and shit. Perfect, a detective of all people.
The prosecution stance remains unchanged. Though it ended in tragedy, the demonstration on the day in question was scientifically sound. And consequently, the sole person with the opportunity to have committed this act of murder is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time, the accused.
J'accuse. Thank you, counsel. The prosecution's position is clear. So bring forth your witnesses now.
Bailiff, show the witnesses in. The witnesses whose proximity to the incident of the day in question will clarify the truth how do I say that?
Unequivocally.
Unequivocal. That word.
Damn,
That's a hard word.
Band 6 does not know how to speak. I see, a weakness.
It's fine.
Alright, so... What the fuck? Hi, Gina.
Okay, we have 2 new ones.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court to hear.
We have a balloon
So I'm
man,
guessing
a
this is the
cook, a
balloon master.
child?
I'm guessing this is the balloon master.
I don't know.
You wanna be this
So
guy?
I mean, it's either that or the damn child. So
Well, you gotta be both. I have to voice Gina, so
And I have the prosecution, so.
what the fuck do I even give him though? Balthazar Loon?
yeah, Loon or Lune.
All right. I'm thinking of a voice.
Oh, those sneaky bastards.
What?
Balsahar Loon. Balloon.
I see. Well, guess I'm until I hear, unless it makes like a voice line at some point. I guess I'm gonna go with this. My name is Balthazar Lune.
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Ah.
You pressed the wrong button there, sir. I am the impressor of all hot air balloons in the vicinity of the experimental stage.
Oh my god, are you Italian?
Oh my god, wait, is he Italian? Oh my god, wait, I have to change the fancy accent. Hold up, I don't know how to do it.
Now I'm afraid.
Give me a second. I have to make sure that impresario is Italian, not some other language. Impresario.
Yeah, no, I think that's supposed to be partly Italian.
Yeah, esperimento is experiment in Italian, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it couldn't
oh,
be
great.
Spanish because experiment in Spanish has an X, so yeah, it is Italian.
Oh, great. Alright, I can't do good Italian.
Second Italian character, let's go!
Alright, then I guess it'd be changed to more like... then it'd be more like... no, that won't work either. God, why do they get the hard voices now?
Well, you got the voices.
I didn't ask for them, right?
I am the impresario for the hotel balloons in vicinity of the experimento stage.
Yeah, see, I can't keep that up consistently, I'm gonna be honest.
Ah, damn.
I can barely even say because I can barely even say a word before the accent immediately dies out.
I mean, you don't need to do the accent. It's not like I do a British accent for every single character, right, boys?
Hell, I'm doing a French character. Well, French family.
Da, da, da.
Alright, then I guess I'll do... fuck it then. I'm the impresario of all air balloons in the vicinity of the experimental stage.
Oh god, this is German! Whoa! Okay, Sarah, do you wanna take this one?
You wanna take the German child?
Double German!
I want to hear Specs version first.
Why do you make me suffer?
Why do you wanna torture Spec?
I told you he's a sadist.
I already have trouble pronouncing this myself. I can't imagine how Spec is gonna go with this.
Here, I'll help. Here, I got it. There.
Anyways, Spec has been banned has been cancelled by the German community. Goodbye.
Nine. All right. So small German child. Why is there a small German child though?
I mean, it is the World like Science Fair or what
Okay, we're talking about this. Can we talk about this fucking name? Wilhelm Sismod Ormstein or Ormstein.
Yes.
Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund Ormstein.
Yeah, no, that's German's name for you. I mean, my name also has 4 words, so it's not weird for me.
Mine only has 3.
This is why I mostly am just called by one word nowadays. That is so many words and letters.
I mean, at least it isn't fucking. At least it isn't Picasso.
God, no, please, no. Well, 1 second then. I'm gonna see how I can do higher pitch. I'm gonna do high pitch Schneider from Crosscode.
Oh my god, I just realized. They have the little coats of arms on their jacket.
Yeah. So like
Okay, the problem is... Yeah, I saw that too. Problem is, I don't know how to pronounce these names.
Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund Ormstein.
Okay, Wilhelm, I understand.
Gottschalk.
Gottschalk.
Yeah, like
Third.
you know, Third Reich.
Third one,
Sigismund
Sigismund, and then the third one,
Ormstein. You know, like Ornstein, but Orm.
Ormstein.
One thing is in English we actually say that is we would say that was Ormstein.
Yeah,
So-
I'm saying until you use Ornstein. Like Einstein.
Alright.
You know, like Frankenstein.
This child is a Frankenstein. Look at him.
Don't hurt the child, they haven't done anything wrong. Bye.
I mean,
Thanks.
the child is already hurt.
Apparently, I hope they're okay. Why the mask though?
I mean, probably part of a exposition or something.
Maybe. Alright, prepare for the worst German attempt ever. My name is Wilhelm Gottlieb Sigmund Ornstein.
Good enough.
Alright, so, do you want to keep doing this or do you want Saber to take over already?
If Saber wants...
I mean, to be fair, I want to let you have the choice since if you don't take this one, you will not have another voice again.
I'll take it for now. If it gets too difficult, I'll give it to Saber.
Oh, Bohemia. Huh.
Well, Bohemia was part of Holy Roman Empire for a long time, so...
I have come to see great exhibition all the way from my home in Bohemia.
So technically not a German, but you know... Czech.
Oh.
No.
This is now my balloon.
I'm very...
I'm very rich. I am very rich.
I see.
Oh.
Inspector Gina Lestra, Scotland Yard. Our great detective Ino Jones agrees.
Okay, so I don't exactly remember if, you know, Sherlock Holmes had this specific Bohemian character, but I do believe one of the books did have a Bohemian character.
I mean, yeah, I think we talked about Bohemia a few times.
Yeah.
I was on security duty at exhibition. I got up to in one of the balloons. It was amazing.
I was so stupid. I was thinking that the coat of arms reminded me of Bohemia.
God, we finally have Gina being cooperative in a trial, and it's as a fucking witness. I can't believe this shit.
By the way, I actually am aware of the character that Saber's thinking of. No, their name is one-to-one, the exact same.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Except for they have a Vaughn in there as well.
Well, yes, because one is like, you know...
Nobility.
Yeah.
Gina, again.
Lovely.
Well, she did mention that she's seen a disaster from a balloon, actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it.
She's so excited to be here.
Nature is healing, Gina is happy.
Gina is happy, therefore we win.
We have already won at life.
Oh boy. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time and saw events unfold from the skies above.
You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet. Very low.
Why, I can't see nothing if you fly too high, can ya? 60 feet, about 18 meters then. Thanks, Naruhodo.
Thank
That
you
really
for...
wasn't that high up then.
Yeah, no, like, that is super short. Like, that is not even, like, above most buildings. Thank you for your introductions. Now you will give your formal testimony for the court. Kindly describe exactly what you've witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point on the stage. Alright, here we go!
my lines will be very delayed as I'm switching voices requires me to say something in the background so that I can switch easier.
Alright.
It wasn't...
Here we go! Incident
I
terrible.
enjoy every minute of this.
Can I please
Vroom!
teach the pronunciation, Saber?
Sorry.
Incidente terrible.
It was an incident terrible. Fuck you.
Incidente terrible.
I can't say that. I actually cannot. That is too
Isn't that
difficult.
terrible?
What do you mean? It's all sounds that exist in English.
Doesn't mean I can put them together easily.
Can I get that one more time?
If I
What?
say it slow, I guess it'll be incidente terribile.
I want the example on how to say it.
Incidente terrible.
Incidente terrible.
No, ch. You have to do a ch with the C.
Incidente terrible.
Italian is the weirdest thing because it does the ch sound when there's one C and the k sound when there's two C's, and it's so counterintuitive to how we do it in Spanish.
I think it's originally because Latin didn't have a sound for K.
Uh, I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's just like we have a specific like combination of letters to do ch sound. Meanwhile, for Italian, it's just hey, have a C.
Hey, how about we ignore that one letter? Cool.
But yeah, incidente terrible.
Ingente terrible? No.
Incidente.
Incidente terribile?
Almost, yeah. Just need to pronounce the R a little bit more.
Which are?
There's only one.
That terror. I mean, that's the most I can do is
Yeah, no, but like you said terrible instead of terrible. But yeah, it's fine. I just like teaching you guys things.
Yeah. And I like learning.
You read the rest of the line, right?
No, I've only got 3 letters in.
Just,
Or 3
okay.
words in. God, of course, the characters I can't get are the ones with the hardest to voice for me.
I am so sorry. I never expected this to happen.
And the monkey's paw killed once more.
What fucking monkey's paw? I didn't ask for more characters. That wasn't me. It was an incidente terrible. I am only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
Pretty good. There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second another bang in the sky beside us.
And don't worry, Spec, if these are too hard, we can take over them.
Yeah, I can take over the Italian if you want.
And from amidst the smoke, a key appeared out of nowhere. The stage, it fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower.
I get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after crossing the tower.
We have the axis of witnesses.
God, why did you have to say that?
I'm sorry, it just came into my mind.
Oh. Whoa. That was extraordinary collective account, I must say. Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically that there were 2 explosions.
No, hold up. My Discord went out of sync.
No, don't worry, Saber. My connection's dying too for some reason.
Is it me? Doesn't look like it's me. I'll restart the stream real quick.
Okay.
There.
More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places. Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time carrying other passengers as well, to be clear.
Uh-huh.
Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called birth gates that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred, directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses.
Aha.
The fuck?
I feel like it's not meant to explode.
I don't think it's supposed to, no.
The birth gates appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower.
God, this almost feels like a Professor Layton mystery with how it's presented.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside.
Oh, well, bye, balloon.
My balloon, no! I need my balloon! The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a scene. So I kept my eyes wide.
Where exactly were you? Because I don't think you were in the balloons, right?
No, I think,
Or were
It's in
you
the-
with
in the
Kina?
balloon.
yeah, I think these two were in the balloon, and the balloon master was at the ground.
Okay, okay. I felt like the balloon master was the one on one of the balloons. Alright.
I seen another balloon, please. Oh, here you go. I'm very rich. I still has lots of money.
It's fine. You will be the first to be sacrificed in the revolution.
By the way, we checked the court record for their like little things now.
Oh yeah, they're files. Bohemian Boy. I love that you tried to put the name. Oh my god.
11-year-old rich kid, lovely.
A young boy who came to London to visit the great exhibition. His real name is Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigmund Ornstein. I love that they didn't bother putting the name on the fucking card itself. Baltasar
Anyhow.
Loon, 42. The impresario of short pleasure voyages in flying balloons. The balloon, some of the best parentage states all belong to this man.
I've got to say, you look very young for 42.
I did not expect her to be 26, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, fair enough too.
She's pretty.
I mean, yeah, best character design.
Yes.
And then we just have the 18-year-old this robber detective.
Actually, how old is her boss?
Person is 45, yeah. He looks his age.
He does.
I have no comments on this man's age. The masked man.
Yeah, 33-year-old man speaks. Wait. Actually, how old is what's his name? Strongheart.
53.
Okay. A little high. Okay, no. I was gonna be like, damn, I was gonna do another thing. I imagine he was close to the fucking Italian guy's age or some shit. He'd be
This-
like, damn, we have another.
The three types of people in their 30s.
So, I see. You have the nerd. You have, we have the Von Seeks,
And
And
the
then you have-
lunatic.
and then you have the Spectrum over here.
This is the spectrum.
The entire spectrum.
Yes.
Precisely, who is this curious infant?
I'm told he is a young noble of Bohemian royalty. Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into great exhibition.
Yeah? I am here in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school.
Damn.
Yeah, well,
I am very rich.
That is a rich elementary school.
Yeah?
So the little guy just disguised himself to run away from his school just to go check out the exhibition.
Yeah. By the way, is it Ya or Ja? I'm making sure.
Ja.
yeah.
Okay, making sure because I'm used to languages with J's having silent J's now, so I get confused.
We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony.
We also have the problem of a child's point of view in the testimony. Bit of a double-edged sword. We really need that.
Oh,
Boy.
He's actually adorable.
Yeah, no, he's a cute little baby boy.
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
thank you.
Yes, a delightful face, I'm sure.
Squish the rich kid. Yeah, everybody says so.
Great disguise, then.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court.
Meanwhile, inside of his brain, damn, that's one cute kid.
Give me a second, I'm gonna grab my dinner.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna spend the time practicing 2 accents. I think I have an easier time with German or Bohemian, whatever the fuck that kid's speaking, more than I do the Italian, I'll be honest.
Well, they are Bohemian, but I think they are speaking Germany.
Why? Why then? Like, why are they doing Germany when they're Bohemian?
Nobility.
What about nobility?
Well, even if it's hard to explain, but Bohemia was for a long time part of Holy Roman Empire, very important part of it. So the nobility part of it got a lot of German influence in it.
Ah, I see. I think I have an easier time doing that than I do the fucking Italian one, either way.
I'm gonna be honest, be thankful that you don't have to try to speak Czech.
The Italian. If I had to give up one, it'd be the Italian one. I think that's the one I'll have trouble with. I'd rather do the small child. It's easy. It's easier on me for some reason. I think I can handle that. God, this game hates me though. I got free for a day and then immediately came back to try and kill me. I think I spent like 10 minutes already of the stream just trying to figure out how to speak as them.
Also, part of it could also be because for all of his greatness, Sherlock Holmes wasn't exactly historically accurate.
I'm aware.
Alright, I'm back though. I'll be going in a few minutes to check on my breath. Bread. Okay.
Namely, that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the Crystal Tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused who was with Mr. Osman on the stage could possibly have committed the murder.
Yes, thank you, Counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear. So, the defense's cross-examination now, please. Yes, my lord.
Look at the baby face.
They are kind of squishy.
Hmm. Kill me.
Hmm.
There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand.
Sorry, I was staring at chat. I was staring at Haru going.
Toot-taroo.
I think they are
God.
consuming some salt.
I would love some garlic bread. Oh.
I do like garlic bread. I know how to make garlic bread now. Anytime. Yippee.
No.
I want some focaccia.
You ready, guys, for me to pronounce words wrong? I'm gonna love it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, all 3 of them. My bellissimi bambini.
Could be worse.
They are very popular. That cannot be how I assume that is not pronounced how I think it is.
Senor.
What?
Have you not seen that word before?
No.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because English tells me it's said one way, and I definitely know that's not the case.
Senor.
Wait, that's how you spell senor?
Senor.
Yeah.
The way I've seen it spelled is with an E. Huh.
How?
Pixie, that food is not yours. Be gone.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. When we spell it here with an S-E-N-O-R, senor.
Wait. How?
S-E-N-O-R, senor. That's how we spell it.
Oh, but that's Spanish.
We only have the only senor we have. That's the only one.
Well, yeah, but it's Italian.
I know. We don't have we don't have Italian senor.
I know.
We never heard of.
I'm just explaining why it's different.
Yes,
Alright.
you have Italian, senor. You have an entire subsection of people who are very proud of their Italian heritage.
That's not very common, especially down here in the South.
Yeah, that's more of a Northern American thing, Saber.
I don't live in New York where they would be. Anyway, that helps at least. they're they're very popular, senor. Some people will pay £10 for one ride.
I see that Haru has gotten into singing.
10 pounds? That's more than my annual stipend.
£20 a month? That is my pocket money?
Yes, have all the luck. I mean, you're not wrong.
I wish I had money.
I got it for free. I did. Video, I work for emergency police car, you know?
Gina, I love you.
God,
You are
I
lovely.
love this girl so much.
And this is how you spread corruption in the police.
I love her. She's great. She's squishy.
It is all the luck. They're so popular. Why would you only be? Oh,
Damn, getting a call.
no, my mom just came in with her phone blasting music for some reason.
Know that we're not being called.
Perfect. Tutu.
Oh.
Okay, hello, I'm back.
my focus will be a lot less because I am now in the cigarette rolling station.
Oh boy.
So prepare for my accents to be worse than usual.
I am sorry, Haru. No honey allowed.
Wait, what? I got- what the fuck are you? What's happening in the chat with Haru?
I don't know, it's
Haru, are you okay?
he's singing some song. I just don't know that song.
I'm so confused.
Wait.
Actually, if they are so popular, why would you only operating such a small number of balloons?
I am sorry, Haru. I don't think we recognize the question exactly.
Because if I have too many in the skies, they could crash into each other.
The operators for the balloons were decided by lot, with each operator manning a particular area.
Operators were decided by lots. Wait, what?
Yeah, I can't believe Haru called me ugly and then ordered me to go watch a video in the middle of the stream.
Damn, can't believe they're telling us to get copyrighted. See? And the zone above public experimentation stage is the most profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Impresarios?
Yeah.
The other impresarios, they hate me. I am proud of this fact. He looks so proud at the fact that they hate him. He's like, I do good.
Thank you, witness. I think the court has a clear picture of the arrangements balloon rides at the exhibition. Perhaps you could hear more about what you actually witnessed in the incident.
But Haru, Faye doesn't have garlic bread, that's the problem.
I wanna have garlic bread.
I want to give you garlic bread.
Garlic bread, man.
I wanna be garlic bread.
You.
Sure.
What? Okay, Saber, pat.
Yeah.
You can identify as a garlic bread.
Doesn't mean
fair,
the loaf of bread.
To be fair, so when someone identifies as garlic bread, they are immediately more palatable to most people by default. It's how you win with everyone. Become garlic bread.
Why be a boy when you can be delicious?
Exactly. Be tasty.
Ah, yes, the two sexes. Men and delicious.
Yes, perfect.
Damn when people say you're a piece of cake, I guess they meant it literally. Turns into cake. Oh.
Turns into cake like Kane turning into a marketable plushie.
Ah!
Right, I can fit you in there, my lord. I went on the biggest balloon for free. The police hate me.
Here is a tip the police don't want you to know. Just say you're from the police and you get free shit.
So actually saw the incident happen from up in the air.
I'm glad she's happy. I kind of wish fucking. I wish the small T child stayed with us because then they'd be chatting right now. It'd be cute. Damn it.
Yep, ain't that amazing what the technique is to do, eh? Antar niya ako to. Tingnan mo rin sa Max game. Gonna join the force and we can go flying together. You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw? Do you think? Everything? We saw everything because we were above it all. Now you go climbing into the cage and the dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's what happened. That's when there was the massive bang, the cage disappeared. Just like that. Oh yes, going on the subject's way was decomposed by the electricity, I believe. Oh.
Bread.
Oh, have a good EP, Haru, when you go to EP.
Bobo.
Have a nice EP. Go EP. Nice EP. Ba- 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 ba-
I don't know what to make of it, but then there was a bang right here. Out of ground, and there was a huge big fireball right next to us in the sky.
That's Peter.
And there was nothing there before. Yes, Wilhelm, do you have anything to say?
Excuse me.
Master Gods, does your memory of the day differ? Damn. Nice save there, Naruto. My man did the Sonic Unleashed the quick time event there.
God.
Love you to Haru. Wow.
Night night.
Nine, nine.
Second. Okay. Do. Oh.
My teacher at elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use their full name.
Ah, yes. What was it again?
Oh boy.
I'm going to fucking die. Wilhelm Gottfried Sigmund Ormstein.
Good.
Did I do better this
Yeah.
time? Am I getting it? I'm
Yeah.
getting it.
Just the four names then?
I'm
The point
becoming
is, do you have something to say? Trying to response to Detective beginner, let's trust remark, perhaps? Oh, I get it right, although it's Inspector Lestrade.
She's happy about
But sorry, I have a problem with how I addressed him at the moment.
One's a little rich kid. One's just proud. She's like, I'm doing good.
Give me a second, the cat wants to go out.
The rogue is having a lawful time, and she's having a blast.
Well, lawful is between heavy quotations.
Okay, she's chaotic good now. Leaning on the good. That is not what I saw.
Oh?
Ja, there was a second explosion and was right beside our balloon. That is true. But I'm sure.
Oh god.
Tina, let the boy finish.
I am a small rich child. Please let me speak.
Which is what I said, ain't it? Oh my god, there was nothing, then there was an explosion.
My teacher elementary school said that someone else is speaking. If you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable.
Roll Bohemian's brought up to be so full of joy.
Another balloon, please. Thank you. Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed. You know, I just fucking realized. I just imagined that Gina is literally next to a fucking rich kid. She could just steal his money anytime she wanted.
What do you think she's rolling though?
True. A green balloon flying in the sky.
Well, fuck you, your money's mine now.
No, my balloon money. I needed that.
A green balloon? Hey, you what? I saw nothing like that.
Well, I did. I saw it, and you can say I didn't. I will complain to the council. I will cry and scream. My testimony is the truth. On your Bohemian Prince, you cannot see it today. That is not allowed.
Playing royalty car, are ya? Typical.
You literally were
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's Police.
Oh right, it turns out this child and Gina in the same room are actually gonna be hilarious. Oh no. Rich snob Prince and Gina. Also, I think I already know this might be going, considering we do have a funny piece of something green in our pocket.
I am starting to see what happened here. At least I believe. I think the engineer and Asman completely like scammed the shit out of Hairbrain. And they had like a body double or something of Asman. While the real Asman was on top of a balloon to be dropped basically on top of the thing. And then someone just blew up the balloon with the crossbow.
So,
At least that
Nice.
from the information I have, that's the best guess I have right now.
so like the so where is the real one in the situation you're talking about?
The real one would be the one in the balloon, who died in some way after the balloon fucking blew to pieces.
And I see, but the problem is I feel like wouldn't have Hairbrain noticed that about the double near the stage though?
I mean, it's the only way Asman can be in two places at once without the thing actually working.
What about we do it the other way around then?
Uh-huh.
No, like say Asmin might have been on the stage, but there was also you could also. I'm just trying to think. What does the situation look like if you swap it around? Like how would that work then? So you have double.
But the problem is the dead body is the one that fell from the balloon.
Turn the case around.
And then you also have the. Then you have to wonder about the the strangest. I guess I don't know if you say the strangest appearance, but like the movement of like the cage during the event and all that.
I guess that is a very early theory since we already have any info.
No, I like bits of it, but I can't wholeheartedly agree or disagree with most of it right now. It is making my mind wander to new places, though.
In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia. Uh-huh. A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that?
Of course I am. I am proud Bohemian Prince. All the questions are making me boring.
I think you mean bored.
English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior.
I agree with the first part, at least. What is that word?
Ragazzo.
I know, but what does it mean?
Child.
Oh, fair enough. Ragazzo, it is very wrong to lie.
Lie?
Firing balloons never explode. For the same reason the planets never explode. It is logical.
Please tell me it doesn't mean logical.
If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia.
Madai.
Yeah, but I.
Madai. Me die. Me gon gaga. Hey, who has the army come and shoot all of your stupid balloons out of the sky? All of them!
All of them.
Here you are, your highness. he's just like,
If only all international incidents were so easily resolved.
You insulted us. Here, have 3 air balloons. Now that peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony. Did you also see the moment the gates materialized, Mr. Loon?
no, I did not see the explosion myself. However, like that?
Esplosione.
Explone.
All you had to do was add an A at the end of the word you said before.
I did.
No, you said Esplone.
Baloney.
Exploni Poloni.
Did you see it actually happen?
No. In reality, I did not. I saw after it hit the tower. There was a okay, is that confusion or confusion or something?
Confusione.
There was a confusion. That one's hard.
There was a grande confusione around.
No, confusione.
Confusione.
No, stop doing inflection on the U. It's on the EO.
I'm sorry. My native language is messing with me.
I'm not gonna be able to say that one right. That one's too hard.
Confusione.
There we go.
I run to see what had happened. I'm ignoring that first part. I was terrorized by the idea that one of my balloons had crashed.
I suppose they are his livelihood.
Now I just want to see an Italian translation of this game.
When I looked up to the sky, all my precious balloons were all still there.
I don't wonder what languages how they make all these different languages sound in Japanese.
I am a fraud.
Like, is it just a bunch of different Japanese accents?
I don't.
To be fair, when stuff gets translated to other places, that's usually what they do if they happen to be in.
I guess they could also use katakana to try to make the sounds of the language.
Mhm.
I saw it all. I saw it slow into the tower. After all, I'm a detective now.
What does that have to do with it?
My testimony is valid, is valid now, Mr. Reaper. Then tell us what you saw, Inspector Lestrade. That's what I do here.
I adore her.
Her smile filled with joy, or they restored.
Naruhodo suffering.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Was it you who gave the order to give people away? Eh? You see it, Dodo? I would have been me. Also been a balloon, wouldn't I? Right. So cause I weren't available, it was the boss who had the legate over there. He was getting show and kick all over the panicking expecting us and he tried to seal the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell ya. Amazing!
Gina, never change.
Poor Inspector Gregson. I love his just sweating face, like he's not even like with the usual expression, he's just sweating.
He's just sweating and tired of this world.
So anyway, I couldn't see the cage all that well because of all the smoke. I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out of my wits. Get together, Inspector. Prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. But if it was actually some kind of switch around trick instead, that would mean that the victim was never actually on the stage. There we go!
Whoa.
My theory is correct. The two explosions would have thrown everyone watching into panic for sure. I think I need to find out more what exactly people saw at the time. Whoops, I didn't mean to hold it.
Sorry, I got called. What are you right about?
He said that Taruhodo said that it's most likely that Aswan wasn't actually on the stage.
Give me the balloon.
Pixie, what you doing? You don't need to. You don't need to puncture my bed to get under the pillow.
Puncture.
Alright. So I think we present the piece of green cloth here.
On the third one?
Yeah.
I think I feel more of the first one myself.
The first one?
Because,
I guess?
not damaged, and this would point out, no, that is not the case.
I guess? Sure, let's try it.
Do yours first.
Alright, yeah, it worked.
Yippee!
Mr. Loon, your testimony. Type Nico. Said all three of the balloons you had operating at the time weren't damaged.
See, that is correct. They had gotten caught in the... God, I fucking...
It's explosion, but with an S at the end.
They have been caught in the... Explosionist. It would have been terrible. Terribly.
I wonder if you might know what this is.
I think it may be... See, part of a balloon. A burnt piece of the fabric of the envelope.
Sorry, the envelope?
Pardon. That is the large round part of the balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made from very thick fabric lined with rubber. You don't want it to rip when you're in the sky.
Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master God testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day.
Eh?
If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Lune, then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence.
No!
I love his
My
dumbass hat. Balloons flew that day when it...
Maybe everyone on the board was killed.
Oh no, I just spent the whole pound for the experience? How awful.
Anyway.
The instantaneous kinesis did occur, but after the explosion on the stage. The point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon.
Causing the balloon to explode? Yes, eminently possible.
An unfortunate traffic accident as it were, but it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
I'll be... Oh, he inky.
My man, your hands are moving.
I was gonna say be right back. I need to do something real fast.
All right, I'll be right back soon. I'm back.
Yeah.
No.
Shasha.
See, it's things like this why teaching you guys Spanish could have value, because then you have characters who just speak Latin languages. And then what do you do? I think the microphone was catching my packaging messing around. Eh. Oh well.
Well, at least your faces are moving at 1000 frames a second now. Well,
Pa, pa, pa. But yeah, like this, it's so funny because this case really is just we're just a complete standstill here. Because literally no one has no idea what the fuck is actually going on.
also, damn, Mantis is trying really hard to keep Hairprin's experiment alive.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I really do respect that.
Man is a tool frame.
You know that your best friends are the ones who, even if they accuse you of murder, will still try to keep your dreams alive.
Even if it means you'll get sentenced.
Exactly. Those are the true real ones. Ah, this music is so
I'm
good.
back.
Hello.
Hello. Got me a bit more food that I needed.
Welcome back to the animated Italian man.
Mamma mia! This I cannot accept.
Give me a second.
How is your hat producing flames?
Because you can say that I am a hot head. I will now vacate the country, sorry.
No.
Ah. There. Why not, Mr. Lune?
You are suggesting that I am a liar. That person died in a balloon incidente.
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Loon.
Did you just pardon me?
The victim was a soul fatality that day.
You just punned me. That's right, and I prove it. Luna is not a liar.
Those with balloon in the sky. It is not possible.
You're saying it is impossible? Why?
This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day.
Aye.
We can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. My lord, the best cause for further testimony from Mr. Loon. I concur. There is clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. It's imperative that we clear up this issue this phantom balloon may feel. Witness, you will give supplementary testimony about your balloons you were operating at the exhibition.
Oh, grazie, my lord.
Oh boy.
As I said, Balazar Lune is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. All three of my balloons were carrying passengers. They fell to the ground and explosion, eh? Fuck, I cannot do it still. Also, what's that last one? You say that one.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Well, a catastrophe.
But I can't get away from the fact that poor not beat up Clovers on the scene, can ya? The covers of the yard record probably some debris from the explosion on the stage.
This stupid look is always mistaken. My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway.
Huh, so you're suggesting that the balloon this house so as to belonging to you?
Oh my god, I just realized.
Wow.
He's carrying exactly 4 balloons himself.
And one of them is green.
Ah, boy. Second word help.
Exactamente.
See, exactamente. If he even saw a balloon in the first place. I do not like the sound of it. It is very bad for business. Have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia. You
Good luck, my dude.
You take us, you fight back. It will be 4. I'm not 4. I will not buy a balloon. Oh, okay, here you go.
What happened to all of war? Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying. Those doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here.
Oh, I just realized something that makes that even better.
Wow.
At this point in time, Bohemia was part of Austria-Hungary.
Okay.
I think it's just that in a few years those 2 countries would be in war technically.
Oh, because this is like what around like this is fair about the turn of the century.
Yeah, the Great War is coming.
Oh no.
If the defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes. Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witnesses. Oh boy.
Hold it!
You couldn't just have forgotten one, maybe.
Senor. I might not notice if I was given 100
Is that
Lentils.
Lentils.
Yeah, it's an English word.
I'm not familiar with it actually. Okay. 100 lentils and one was missing. But we're talking about 3 enormous balloons. Do you believe I could make a mistake about something so grande and expensive?
You know, to be fair, man has a point. I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregson check this gentleman's warehouse. I have the report here. It clearly says a total of 3 balloons.
Una pierna mi sa che sono Maiden. Surely Miss Lestrade could have been sent for some NIL task. What, me? I tell you what I told them was, Eastern kids like me can only count up to 2. Oh my god.
Gina,
Wow,
you.
She will say anything to get out of work. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is not what I was expecting. Holy shit.
Well, sucks to be you, Inspector. I don't know how to count.
I have no clue how many balloons were up there that day.
We support a girl boss that does not know how to count.
I just fucking am remembering the like thorough Vegeta like
God.
I know it was more than 2, I think.
Obviously that ain't true, but I was point and saying either to win in that case. God damn it, Grayson. Ah.
Why did Gregson take you in again?
I don't know.
It's probably because Iris is holding him at that point.
Yeah. I mean,
The thing is, I think he genuinely likes Gina.
I think he does, but I think he also doesn't understand that she's an actual functional person.
Hold it!
With the equipment catastrophe, they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky?
Hi unit. I'm guessing it's
Idiot plus A.
hi unit. Idiota.
Yeah. Sorry?
That is like a, what is the candle burn bright? It burns bright because it burns bright, and balloons fly because it flies. What else?
And how the hell did you get that?
Must be Italian for I don't know. Alrighty then. So you are a businessman that specializes in balloons, but you don't know jack shit about your balloons.
And we also have a policewoman who doesn't want to do their job at all.
We're fucked.
There are 2 types of flying balloons. Hot air balloons and gas balloons.
Thank you, and 6.
Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air.
Science!
Whereas gas balloons derive their lift by using gas that is lighter than air.
See, and my balloons are filled with the magic gas, I believe.
The magic gas that is very flammable.
The magic gas, yes.
Hydrogen, lighter than air, but highly explosive.
Yeah, hydrogen is one of the most volatile elements in the periodic table.
And fun fact, the Zeppelins were full of that stuff.
Well, yeah, that's how we got those biggest explosions that got them banned. It's so funny that hydrogen is such a reactive element for what is so mild in its qualities.
To be fair, it's not like they didn't know that. Hydrogen is just so much easier to get than helium.
Yeah, because you know you just need to apply electricity to a bit of water and you get the hydrogen. I love science.
Science is fun.
I like science. I'm just too dumb.
Never too dumb. Just look at Zina.
Ah, I understand. Yeah, sorry, boss. I don't count up the two.
Good lord.
I do not permit smoking of the cigarette in any of my balloons. The magic gas does not like fire.
Even a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode.
And that is why hot air balloons are usually used nowadays. Rather than gas balloons.
Also, they are easier to control.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you, senor? All that comes out of your mouth is... Explode! Explode! I'm not gonna get it down.
Esplosione, esplosione!
So the problem is there's not an X in there, so it makes it more confusing for me.
They just hit explosion.
Yeah, instead of x, you say s.
They sound the same to me!
X. Well,
One is
you know the
an
difference
X,
between
one
an
is
X and an S, don't you?
Duh, but it sounds the same sometimes.
Well, then just say the same!
I'm trying!
Like, you're making this more complicated than it is.
I'm doing my best!
Pat the little kitty.
But the cat.
I'm sorry that I'm stupid.
You are not stupid.
But not even like, not even, what?
Beck, you are not stupid. You are just trying to speak a language you are not used to.
It's fine, I'll just make an Italian out of you.
I'll make an Italian out of you.
Let's...
Too much grease. I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat! None of my balloons exploded that day. I am completely sure. But if you still say that's what happened, you must show me the proof.
Alright, so Mr. Lune had 3 balloons in the air that day. None of them were damaged. Then what was the one that exploded?
I don't know why, but I love that normal part.
I love how this sprite is both used for normal thinking and for him being a fucking dumbass.
It's the best.
You know, I have to check something, but I think Balzahar as a name actually means something to itself.
I mean, I know it's used for the name of one of the 3 wise men. I don't know what else. I was surprised to find a piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Didn't you search the area surrounding the stage for clues? Nah, I don't even picking stuff off the ground, me. Always works out way better. Diving into people's pockets instead. So much for the new career path. My, you're the boss of Sony's hands and knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. Being so, the gates went crossing into the crystal tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigation team was going on. Even so, I would have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it as evidence. Core, listen to you. I stumbled across a bit of balloon and suddenly you're the best investigator in the world. Pardon? Why you ain't got a patch, are ya? Like this one! I already showed with this if you wanted to. I wouldn't play past her. Oh my god, this is the best.
These dumbasses.
Come to think of it, there was also some scorching on the ground at the meeting we had about the investigation. Pa, pa, ra, pa. There was considerably fall damage to the station surrounding area, wasn't there? Yeah, so the ghosts who were watching the experiment were caught in blast and injured. Good job, the old contraption didn't kill over, eh? I haven't even considered that.
It seems there was great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of envelope from a balloon. Inspector Gregson can expect repercussions.
Poor Gregson. Jesus. Between this and Iris getting pissed off at him, that man is done for.
God.
Like me swapping always fish and chips, eh? The man's sole pleasure.
None of this matters. The scribble balloon envelope means nothing.
Niente.
Niente.
Hold it!
You mean the color is wrong?
Si, senor. I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse.
And yet a piece of green cloth was on the scene, and it's mistakenly from a balloon.
Well, I do not know about how that can be.
For the sake of argument, let's say that the green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question.
Why not?
There have been recreational balloon flights over the Hyde Park operating from before the Great Exhibition. One could have exploded on some earlier date. Unfortunate, as I'm sure you'd agree.
You believe I have been from somewhere near balloon accident that predates exhibition?
Si, exactamente. The senor says it's not from one of my balloons. Clearly this little Mercosur from Bohemia is mistaken about what he saw.
Oh boy, here we go again.
I'm gonna fucking murder you!
I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
That's it, I'm getting the fucking army! That's it!
Just
I'm gonna start the war!
pulls out the line telephone from the old Bailey.
I get one phone call. I'm calling the army, that's it.
But wait, there is no telephones at this day and age. I ordered Bohemia to invent one.
Bohemia invent time travel, of course, you balloon man.
Excuse me.
Is something wrong, Master Gods?
It's Master Wilhelm Gottsrick Sigmund Ormstein!
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Ja, something is very wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon there. I swear it. I swear it all over Bohemia. You can speak as much bad language as you like, but it changes nothing. Give me another balloon. If you don't have evidence, Regoso, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh?
Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments.
Evidence? What is this evidence?
To give a simple example, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim.
Oh, why didn't you say so sooner? I have the photograph here.
Good gracious! What?
Look at them both!
This child's like, oh, yeah, I have a photograph. What did you said so earlier?
Oh, well, why didn't you explain to me what evidence was?
I'm sorry, you have a what? Mimo Gina. What the fuck?
Well, damn, this little brat has some guns to him.
Damn, even the brat has seen a beaten.
I had not been up in the balloon for a little while, so I was very excited. I took lots and lots of photographs.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Of the coastal tile of the Bohemian exhibit of this little London and the hotel cellar, the balloon!
I was wondering what that thing that was seen below the railing of the bench was. It was the fucking lens of the camera.
I have the camera. I am Victor. I am the winner.
This is now officially the second shot with the camera in this series.
On this Athenius kinesis experiment, did you take a picture of that?
Yeah, one picture.
Oh, damn, this kid is already the best witness we've had in this case.
I bring evidence. All of the evidence,
Why
please.
is the literal kid the best witness we have had?
Really? You did take one?
But all I wanted was a ride in a balloon. I was not interested in boarding experiments.
Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph?
Of course. And then you will see. You will see that I am not lying. That I really did see a green balloon. Hiya!
Well, damn.
Oh, yeah, you can see the projectile there.
You could mid projectile. Pew!
This kid has amazing timing.
What the fuck? Well, I see you're all too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think shock is indeed the word, young man.
Sure, perhaps you cannot see that it was a green balloon from the photograph, but it's not my fault. That is the fault of the stupid person who made the camera. Ah!
Cries in German.
Wee!
Wee!
That is one very bohemian sounding cry.
He has a. Wah! Wah!
Very well, Nicole, we accept these photographs of evidence.
And this is now the second child who has cried over a photograph in this series.
It's not my fault. It's your fault that the party who made the camera.
Alright, so...
So sad.
this is right up!
Meanwhile, we can look at the hairbrain and the guy in there.
You know, I feel this is not very safe.
So yeah, we have Hairbrain working, there's... Oh my fucking god! Yeah, the smoke was fucking staged. God, poor Albert.
Oh look, someone is actually running there already.
And the smoke blocks whoever shot the projectile. The fuck is playing loud ass music?
Eh.
I just see a child in the back running, going do 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 do.
This is one person's like, oh, what a wonderful day! Oh shit! But yeah, no, like, this is a great photo. This proves so many things.
The problem is it's too early. It's way too much too early though. So I'm suspicious on some of the details, but yeah, that sounds about right so far. At least on some parts.
So I'm guessing Asma must be like hiding, like in the bottom of this basket. When the balloon explodes, he just went fucking flying.
I don't know about that part, but I do think there was probably something hiding in there. Yeah.
I mean, it's the only way Asman could have gotten to the tower. Because imagine this thing is just a puppet.
I don't think it's necessarily puppet considering that we did.
Yeah,
see an
no,
actual puppet.
I believe that on the possibility of a body double, but
I'm not disagreeing on that. I'm just disagreeing on which is where kind of thing. That's all.
well, it's the only way that this makes sense if if Asman is the one on the air. Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph?
It was on the day of the big explosion.
You don't say.
When now we pressed the shutter release, there was very loud bang. and hot wind rushed over my face.
That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred.
Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing. I'm gonna give the flying fig.
Lovely language you've picked up. Family-friendly way of saying a flying fuck.
I don't give a flying fuck.
As I thought, Mr. Luna's testimony just doesn't quite add up. Young Bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon. Mr. Luna vehemently denies the possibility. It's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something. I'm sure. Alright, so... safely...
Back, and then we're back to 1.
Alright. I think this is what I disprove, because that balloon did not have passengers. Maybe?
Photograph on...
On this one.
Yeah, sounds right to me. So...
Because then you can get away with the burn beat. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. So yeah, I think we present the photograph on this one.
Objection.
Hey! Unfortunately, the photograph Master Gods to can't tell us the color of the balloon, but it can tell us something else. Something crucially important.
What?
It shows that the picture balloon wasn't carrying any passengers.
Oh, my goodness, you're right! Majority of the balloons would have been carrying passengers. Do we know sense in it otherwise?
See, they are for pleasure, for seeing the view. My balloons only fly with passengers.
Which tell us that the picture balloon isn't one of them. So, when the incident occurred that day, there was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon.
I know nothing. Niente. I can only tell you one thing. If this balloon was not carrying passengers, then it was not one of mine.
Look at his head.
Objection.
There are illegal tradesmen everywhere you care to look. Clearly one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Exhibition. And managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Loon's patch without him realizing.
See, the
Compe-
competition trying to steal my profits.
I think 1-6 just called you incompetent to your face, man.
He did. I did not notice because of the experimento that went wrong on the stage.
This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Asman was beamed from the stage below. Right, so M's cross fell over to the ground after, and left in scorch marks. They ain't come from the stage at all. There was bits of the balloon raining down. But cause no one was in it, didn't get no attention. The mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers, suddenly floating over the experimentation stage.
Objection.
This photograph shows us nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some rogue trader. Clearly it has nothing to do with the case.
Its relevance doesn't elude me, I must say.
The court has seen sufficient evidence and heard ample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded.
No one is up to that. Really? Have you really got to the truth yet? No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it?
There's always.
There's more!
Objection.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait! Please don't give your decision yet. Photograph of Master Gods. Maybe we'll be handing one more vital clue. What's that?
What is that fucking?
My man is pogging.
A vital clue.
Objection.
We are well past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for definitives now, so tell the court. What Exactly does this alleged clue in the photograph prove?
The cause of the explosion. We can reasonably assume that the picture balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion.
Ja, Sanjay, ja, it's not my fault.
Evidently. Because the birdcage from the kinesis machine materialized in the sky where it had been flying. And the balloon, being filled with flammable hydrogen, instantly and explosively ignited.
No, that's not what happened.
What?
It would appear that this photograph requires closer examination. Counsel for the defense, you will highlight the location of this alleged clue in the photograph to the court.
Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. What's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. Do you heavily suggest the real reason the balloon exploded is? This giant projectile. The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous.
You are not wrong.
Yeah. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at the balloon.
Most likely a ray of light got incidentally on the film.
I'm afraid I can see nothing of the sort.
If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear that the nature of this bright line really is.
Enhance.
Goodness, wait that! Undeniable, so flash of light, yes?
Actually, do you think it might be lightning?
But could have been a finer day.
I believe you may be looking at fire. What the fire heading straight for the balloon? Like an arrow!
Indeed, even to my aging eyes, it will appear to be a flame of some sort. My word! Are you suggesting this flame struck that hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
Objection!
That's absurd. The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at that time. No flame could possibly have reached such height.
Actually, it's my opinion. A particular piece of evidence found at the scene of reveals how that is exactly what it happened.
What evidence?
If such evidence exists, Counsel, then for goodness sake, present it, man! Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appears to be headed directly for the balloon?
Stop thinking about the
Here you go,
pictures.
Your Honor, have a crossbow. This was found hidden in the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene.
Good lord, is that a crossbow?
An arrow dipped in oil and satellite could have been shot from this weapon, sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon.
Are you suggesting that crossbow was used deliberately?
Flying, you're right, the streak of light in the photo looks just like an arrow, don't it?
The explosion of the balloon, it was...
Very likely there's a sort of a flaming arrow from this crossbow, lighting the hydrogen gas inside it.
Ah,
Hold there! Cancel this extraordinary supposition.
If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question.
the noise of the discharge. Of course.
That's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently. Well, yeah, so I showed a gun of the exhibition grounds, it would have been cause of the real panic.
But with the big explosion, there was a very big panic anyway, no?
I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this, but something feels wrong.
Objection!
Do you understand the implications of what you are saying, my Nipponese friend?
If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke like it should... What? Wait a minute! What are you really saying here? I don't get it. What? Was the birdcage beam off into the sky after all? Or... what?
My goodness me!
Oh boy.
Ah, now I understand. That's what a sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along.
What? Did you just hear that correctly, Council?
There's no going back now. The horse has bolted. Oh boy, here we go. Let's assume, as I said, that the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start. On stage, when the experiment was started, the birdcage in the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From it the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared, to fall down and crash into the crystal tower. I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible that what I've just described is a real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day.
Blimey.
This... Good grief!
This is one elaborate plan.
Objection!
Yeah?
This is ludicrous. What you describe is no science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible display of stage magic.
Both Mr. Jones and Iris said that experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day.
And in any case, the victim's body was found inside birdcage in the crystal tower. If the instantaneous kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that?
If I may put in a word as a man of magic myself, such apparent discrepancies can easily be explained by some simple deception.
Juror number 3.
All that would be needed is a doppelganger, someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. Asman.
Yeah, alright, yeah. You know, the fact that all the stuff that I said is already being confirmed makes me confused as to what's gonna happen now.
Thank God we have a perfect fucking juror for this case.
How is this gonna get twisted? We have another extra day.
That's the entire problem where I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool if this was happening on the next day. This is the first day, therefore something's wrong with this. Also, additionally, why would, if the situation though, and also the other thing is that if say he was the one in the balloon, the problem with that is, why would he be in the balloon? Like that, why? Like, why would he be, why would he be in the birdcage, in the balloon? Like,
I honestly feel like the plan originally was for Asman to be the one on the stage, and then someone set him up to be on the balloon instead. Like, knock him out and then put him in the balloon or something. Like, someone else just wanted that man fucking dead.
yeah, that's why some of this has kind of felt off to me, because, like, it's too early for some of this to be correct is the problem. Having this other man appear on the stage in front of the show as a body double!
Ah, yes, of course. So in fact, Mr. Asman must have been inside the birdcage that was considered inside the balloon right from the start.
Objection!
That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Anything hidden inside it would have been scattered to the four winds when it exploded. Oh, sorry,
Also his injuries are very weird based on like what he should have sustained if he was up there as well.
No one would ever have embarked on such a risky venture.
Not necessarily. The specific force of the balloon gas would very much depend upon the mixture ratio.
You're number 4.
Flying balloons are rarely filled with pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases such as helium as well. Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, the specific force can be altered.
Why do we have the perfect jurors?
That makes me more worried when we have good jurors.
How is a child juror gonna play into all of this? The mixture ratio.
Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns. That would be unavoidable. But not such an extent as to render this whole scene entirely impossible.
Well, fuck.
So everything that happened can be explained, logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception, to make it appear as the instantaneous kinesis had occurred, which is true, that we can see that from the photograph. There's just smoke machines at the bottom of the thing.
That part I agree with, yeah.
Well, goodness me.
And if you accept that this was what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Rastman, was never present in the public experimentation stage to begin with.
Nah.
In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant, was on stage in full view the entire time.
Ah!
This will be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Yeah, no, like, prosecution really doesn't have any arguments left right now, as far as I know. Because, like, they literally have, like, they have no evidence against what we've said, so... God, I have a sneaking suspicion that we're, like, almost gonna get not guilty and then something else is gonna pop out.
Here's a problem. Here's what I feel like. Remember, we still have one person around who's gonna really hate everything we're saying. I have a bad feeling about that.
Oh boy. Yeah, like, they're gonna be, like, about to declare Hairbrain not guilty, and then he's gonna pop out and be like, fuck you!
I think he is about to fucking do something.
Norman 6 can credibly maintain the Professor of Hairbrain is a suspect now. Yeah, here we go.
Ah, damn it.
Mr. Naruhodo, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Professor... What? But you can't stop now. Just keep your mouth shut, please. Sorry?
Naruhodo is about to see his life flash before his eyes again. What's all this about? Mr. Hairbrain?
I, Albert Hairbrain, hereby confess that it was me who stabbed Mr. Odias man. Yes, it was me, with my faithful friend and partner, Andrew the Screwdriver. What?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, he is going to defend his hypothesis to the death. And unfortunately, testimony is the strongest evidence in court.
Order! 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 Defendant, explain this sudden confession.
Professor Hairbrain, what are you talking about? It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis. I'm a British machine. You stand there and claim it was all a trick. A elaborate prank. Where's your proof? No, you have to examine the machine if you wanted to prove it, but then it will all be over. My beautiful hypothesis will be laid bare. I mean, the integrity of it. It's clear that you drew the plans for the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you just let me, I can prove... Barrock!
Yes.
I'll cooperate, do whatever you say. I swear it. So please. Enjoy the special dispensation for scientific equipment. I act is adhered to protect my creation.
I hate my life.
Oh boy.
Get in the wine.
I'm gonna need this.
It's gonna be a tough battle, Man 6.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hello chalice at this critical juncture. Here's to my learned Nipponese friend,
What?
and his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense's position in the light of the accused's confession.
Yeah, Hairbrain has completely screwed us up now.
Do you intend to formally assert that the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the Special Dispensation for the Scientific Equipment Act that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth. However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, any chance of investigating will be crushed and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved.
Great, so now I have a moral dilemma.
Naruto, don't fuck this up.
Well, Counsel, why is the defense's official position in this matter?
Professor Hairbrain, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis. There's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence, or do I uphold my client's request by seeing him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust.
You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend? Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused Nipponese mind?
Mr. Naruhodo! There's no escape here, I have to make a choice. That's an impossible one. I have to give up on something. But what? This asserts the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was in fact... Ugh! I don't know what to pick here.
It just feels like a lose-lose. I'm gonna be honest with you.
This is absolutely a lose-lose.
I don't think it matters. I'm gonna be real.
You know what? Van 6, I'll play in your field, fine. If that's how it has to be. If that's how it has to be, I will play it in your level and I will beat you.
Remember when we thought that Vensik wasn't such a good prosecutor?
No, I will take up your challenge, Van 6. I will take it. Ah! No, can't say it. My client places faith in me. Can't just let him down. What must I give up on? It's not a question to ask. Oh, wait, who's talking here? Ah! What? Susato jump scare!
Hi, Susato jump scare. What's up?
Let's go, Saber gets to talk more, Aspect doesn't talk.
Saber, talk.
Hello again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long.
How did you get here?
Susato-san! But what are you?
Ow!
My first Susato takedown in 6 months!
There will be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. But now, we must concentrate on the task at hand.
Which is working out how, not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect.
This is why Iris couldn't be in here, I guess.
Professor Hairbrain? Ah, yes? Yesterday you told me that science is the pure pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too. Yes, of course. And personally, I believe that you didn't stuff Mr. Asman. I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. Ah!
I don't need this anymore. So, you finally opened your eyes.
What?
And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
Alright, I see. So you wanted to you wanted to actually force him to accept things. Damn. Ah!
Having heard my learned friend's assertion, Don't you have something to say?
Baroque! Roban 6.
Sorry, that just took me out a little bit.
Why?
Because I'm not used to her being there.
No, he says that Susano comes back and immediately is like, damn, I've never seen Barak be like this. Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before.
In truth, there is one thing. Something I've remembered that's of relevance. What? On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow.
I beg your pardon?
Professor! Did the man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like? Taller than me, and thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter and whiter than mine. Why did I just think of fucking Ashley? Let me see. One less lens than me too. A monocle, a rather stylish black monocle. But one thing in particular will help possibly identify the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the engineer who built my invention.
What?
He built the machine? That's right! Mr. Asman introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of Enoch Drebber.
Enoch!
Trevor? Does this name mean something? Members of jury seem flustered. Not only many scientists wishes to hear, a man's an abomination.
Not the name of any conjure wishes to hear either!
Who on earth is he?
I'm afraid this isn't the first day of this nature I've heard in scientific circles in connecting with that name. There's talk of all flamboyant experiments that turn out to be nothing but stage trickery in the end. Obviously, the rest goes after the government's research grant money.
Magicians are neither money. I've heard of them resorting to these underhand tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Drebber's name before.
The man is both an engineer and a magician. Yes, we're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here. That's Enoch Drebber for you.
Damn.
What the fuck is going on?
So the funny thing is, the angle with which you're approaching this case still seems solid, even after all this. In fact, this is more solid than ever. I am so confused. I'm guessing we will probably stop the trial for today to bring Enoch Trevor for next trial?
Or we're gonna go investigate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's true then. My invention. My great machine. It was just a grand illusion. Considering what we just heard about Mr. Drever's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely. Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would be given away with my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen. But at the same time, and it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a work of deception. That everything I'd worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. I was terrified at the prospect. So you really had no idea then, did you? Of the true nature of the machine that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Trevor. I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it. It's entirely possible that Mr. Asman and Mr. Trevor were working together to use you as a means of throttling the acquiring the research grant money. When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Travers had me described. When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore. God, this poor man.
Oh.
Ah.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention from the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Yes, please go ahead. I'm very sorry. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Roll upon 6.
My lord.
The court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical.
Yes, Mr. Trevor.
Gather information on the man, if possible. I should like him served with a subpoena.
With pleasure, my lord.
Now, counsel for the defense.
Yes, my lord.
When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing, and one thing alone from you. Evidence. The defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused.
I understand.
Good. In that case, the court is adjourned until tomorrow morning.
Oh boy.
Yay!
So, Susato, want to explain your instant transmission? Or your instantaneous kinesis?
Nope.
Mr. Naruhodo! Yes? I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into a mess. Oh, how did I ever come to this? I'm so sorry. Did you really have no idea, Professor? Or what Mr. Trevor was really up to? I mean, or what he was really constructing? Naturally! That machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis, of all my hopes and dreams. I have to be faith in it. Alright, in that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusations against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can, before the trial resumes tomorrow. Well, thank you for doing so much for me.
You're a fucking handful.
I just don't have to worry about that angle anymore.
I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo.
Arriving late?
Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I arrived.
Postcard? What postcard?
God damn it, Iris.
You goddamn
Wait.
child.
Wait, she snuck off on purpose so that she could watch this happen.
Yeah.
God damn it, Iris, you little munchkin. I heard from you, Muna, so it'll be a surprise. Yippee! Well, did it work?
I was surprised, alright, especially when she threw me to the ground.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I was just so happy to see you again that it's sort of
My love
Well, how
language.
did the takedown slip out?
My love language is to committing acts of violence against those I care.
Fair enough.
Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future.
Caesar's train was late into London's Victoria this morning, you see? Oh, it made the coachman really up the horse's heart so she didn't miss the whole trial.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
Well,
So Irish went off to go grab her. Amazing.
I will say, for being alone, Naruhodo did stellar in this trial. Like, he would have
I
absolutely...
mean, he almost had it.
yeah, he would have won if it wasn't for the moral dilemma. Like, straight up. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Having just my setting core gives you the strength I need to win. So, I'm, ready to see you back in London.
You had to kindness no longer. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
Of course. So, what brought you back? The Professor Mikoto not protest?
Let's leave all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my most special blends ever for the special occasion.
Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait.
I have missed Susato.
We finally have the whole gang back.
I just realized they put her here so that when mysterious man it might be revealed she can be there too.
I mean, I was sure she would come back at some point, like...
I don't know if it was gonna be there in this like specific chapter or not though.
I mean, yeah, but like, I doubt she would have been too late to find to see all the revelations. So the sun was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time. Despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn. Because this is an Ace Attorney game.
The table will keep turning.
The turns keep abouting. Even if you don't use that terminology in this game. Oh boy. Investigation, part 2.
Woohoo!
Thank you, my trusty spade. Alright, jeebus. Well,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
oh my god, that was one hell of a case.
That's only the first part.
But yeah, no, Naruhodo absolutely swept through that. Like, that was impressive.
He would have been good to go, but you know, things.
I'm proud of my boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, I can't wait for the next plot twist on how this engineer guy is somehow related to the kidnapping of a wax statue.
See, like some of my problems involved with the fact that like we saw a picture of like how the guy was injured, right?
Yeah. It
So,
would,
like,
it would be
from
so funny if the arrow just went through the balloon into his chest.
God, but yeah, the problem is like with how things would have been or have been set up. So like, just I don't know entirely, but I'm on the fence on whether or not he was actually up there at all or not. Like that's the thing.
I have the belief that Asman was maybe stabbed before he even went to the balloon.
I have the opinion that he was not up in the balloon.
But they literally saw the cage fall.
I'm aware. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there wasn't a cage.
Okay, then how did it fall?
I mean, I believe the balloon was, you know, still shot. It still exploded. Cage still fall. I'm just saying I don't entirely agree with the idea that he himself was up there.
Well, unless they broke his neck preemptively to explain that he was in the balloon, I still believe that he was in the balloon.
And that's fine. I just doesn't feel right. To me,
It's
that's all.
like he's gonna fall for a great. He's supposed to fall for a great height, break his neck just in case. Just as a treat. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for Wow, interrupted by my own team.
Me.
Thank you, Haru, for coming here. Thank anyone who may have been hanging around. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Maybe Saturday, maybe next Monday. Who knows? But yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye.